guess we have a guest, of course. The theme of today is persistence. The word of the day is vitality. Many know of the word vitality. It refers to great physical or mental strength, the capacity to survive and continue on a path. That's the word for today. We'll look forward to hearing the views throughout our meeting. Thanks.
Thank you very much. With a little bit of vitality, we're going to ask Brian to come out and do some sleepy humor.
Good morning, all. This might be a case of me doing something before I've gotten the notebooks telling me how to do it. Much like the time I put together the dresser from IKEA. I showed great vitality in the operation, but I didn't necessarily read the instructions first. Also, I have to say that I was under the impression that I was providing an inspirational moment as opposed to sleepy humor.
Yes.
So it might not be that funny. But that saying, where I take most of my inspiration these days is by looking at the world and trying to figure out how to do my best and participate the best way in the world. And I thought that maybe sharing that with you fine folks, would be the best part. And to do that, I always go back to how I figure out the world. I'm one of those people that has to make sense of things. I have to look at the world and think, how does it work, so I can find my place in it. And I can't help but feel that in some way, I see with myself and friends of mine, there is this balance. And that's how, in one way, I understand the world. Is somebody does something and they gain a bit of a claim, but there's also this part where I'm in relation to that. 2 minutes, I'll go. That's how I go on. I'm in relation to that. So let's say Fred has a wonderful speech and I'm sitting there and I'm happy for Fred and he did a good job and I'm talking, but I also feel that my value sinks in a little bit in relation to that. And I know it's my basis of emotion, and this is where jokes and all sorts of funny things come in, but I can't help but feel that. But my partner is a little bit more advanced in her thinking of the world. And she instead thinks of the world as an ocean. And the tide comes in and it raises all boats. And the tide goes out and lowers all boats. And everybody participates in the community together in that way. And I can't help but feel that she has not only the healthiest and better way of looking at the world, but that this applies not just in helping everybody in your moments and bringing everybody with you and not feeling the scales, but actually breaking the scales and taking it into other areas of our life. So I thought that maybe that could be our inspiration.